I want to speak to you today about finishing the race of life well, living life to its fullest all the way to the end. We have a great example in the Bible of that, and that is Joshua. As a young man, he learned from Moses. Moses mentored him, and he learned. He went out and said that when everyone else said that you couldn't do it and that there were giants in the land and we couldn't take the land, he said, no, our God is greater, our God is bigger. And that was great for a young man. But how did he finish up? How did he finish his life? He finished well. And we find that when he was 110 years old, he closed his eyes. He went into the presence of the Lord. And before he did that, we find in Joshua chapter 23, he gives some instructions to God's people. And he says several things. First of all, he says, be strong and courageous. So the first thing he tells them is to be courageous. Don't be afraid of what will be out there. He knew as a young man that he faced giants, he faced difficulties, he faced battles. But he said, be courageous. Be courageous. And if you will be courageous, God will enable you to finish well the walk that he's given you to live in this life. The second thing he says is to be careful. He says, be careful to obey all that's in the commandments, all that's in the Word of God, all that God has said to do. Be careful to do those things. And I think if you will just be careful, say, Lord, help me to walk in a manner that is worthy of your calling, to be really careful that I obey and do what you want me to do, then God will do great things. The third thing that he said was to be committed. He said, don't go with the gods of this world. Don't give yourself to those gods that are not true and living, the one true and living God. Give yourself to Jesus Christ. You keep him first, and he will bring you. He will be faithful to bring you to the end. And then the fourth thing, he said, be confident. And he talked about the promises of God and how God has been faithful to fulfill every promise, and he will fulfill every promise that he's made to us and made to you. Our God is a good God. Our God is a faithful God. Our God is a true God, and he will be faithful. So you can be confident, you can trust, you can put your faith in the Word of God and believe that God will bring it to pass, and you will see him do great and mighty things. That's the way you live life. That's the way you come to the end, like Joshua came to the end of his life, and you know that it's been good, it's been great, it's been what God intended, by being courageous, by being careful, by being committed, and then by being confident that God will bring to pass what he called you to do. So look to him, trust him, and follow him all the days of your life.